Hello, and welcome to episode 36 of our Let's Play Total War as the Eastern Roman Empire on Legendary difficulty. Part of my Let's See How the Two Realms Do Sing. Last time, we had a close defeat. It was Valiant a minute ago. I don't know, it's been all that time. But it was Valiant when I finished. That was up to that. We downgraded my boss. Yeah, I should have won this. Even if it was something silly how I was doing it, but I should have won, and my guy just ran away at the last second. It's very bizarre. So we're going to go ahead and just see what they do. They probably stack it. Because that tends to be what the team wants to do. But it's okay. The Swabians will get there. We are going to build. They really didn't seem to care at all for the general that's crossed off. Oh, we're getting a serious moment of lag as we go to the Swabians are going to do. And by now. Wow. This might not be good. Yes, this might not be good at all. The mouse icon seems doing something, but really improvement. Maybe I should pause the video so we can see what we're going to do. Yeah, I'll pause the video. I'll bring it back as soon as I see this whole thing again. Okay, it just jumped to the next screen. Which kind of makes me think they're just sacking the settlement. Yeah, we're just seeing some massive lag here. I need to pause the video and restart the game after this ends. Yeah, this is the level of lag we're getting. We're not completely playing. Okay, now it's seeming to move better. Going up to Garamanch is just obnoxious because of the desert attrition. But we'll easily take it. And then leave an army out and then take this and then come up here and deal with these two. Or maybe take all of the Garamanch province first. Maybe the best recourse. It's either, it's so much better to come north. Maybe I'll take this and then come north. Take these and then come down and get that one and then continue on. That may be better. Swabians are bringing an army over, and another one coming this way. That one's pretty much done. But that other one is even bigger. We'll need to maybe bring a navy or two down to deal with it. I could have accepted peace with the Swabians and then gone after Africa for a while, but don't really need it. Even what they did was at best a minor delay. I would have to bring like all of my armies north to deal with this. That's just a ton of dudes. If all I want to do is raid, I don't really care. Armenia.
What I ask is such a... I think that...
Nope, that didn't matter.
My lord expects that.
I have to leave that army there to guard against you anyways. I'm not going to worry too deeply about it. Need more growth in the east. I actually love that they're just sitting here raiding them. If they're raiding, they're not burning stuff down. Apparently we lost a dude. Okay, you're a taskmaster who's 46. That's not too bad. Stat-wise. You're a patron. Handler and administrator. How are you at that? You're very loyal. We have this dude, he is not so good. You're 17 and you suck! Why are family members so bad and you're so not loyal? It's hard to believe. You will never be anything. You're going to be like the ugly stepchild we ignore. I'll go with this guy. Come on. We killed an enemy, good for us. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, we're going to pause the video and I'm going to restart it, see if we can get less lag. Hold on. And we're back. Hopefully the volume will be a little bit better. I looked at the first part of this and thought it was a little loud, so I've reduced the master volume. So it actually has been a while since I was playing. We're going to be changing a few things. We're going to be shifting gears, I guess is a better way of putting it. First of all, I need you in Corinthus. If they want to come play against what I have here, they'll lose. So, which takes us to the Swabians. So when this army came over, and they're pretty wrecked. They lost a lot, and what they have left is pretty messed up. But they have a whole nother stack here, and I am able to attack and take this turn, but I kind of don't think I should, because they wanted peace with me. If I take another city, they probably won't want to accept peace, and this guy is in my backfield. I have two navies, either of which would easily take them out, but neither of which can get anywhere near them. So I kind of need to protect myself, and the easiest way to do that is going to be to just get them to pay me for peace. So, looking at the Swabians, they wanted peace earlier. This is actually a good time to just see who all wants peace. Attila, where are you? It'll probably be at least 10 turns until we get there. So, Attila, are you interested in peace?
Speak your terms. Give words plentiful.
Nope, which is fine. We are going to war. We just don't need to necessarily go to war with the Swabians first.
I am sure
actually, having seen what it was doing to us to go through the desert.
Talk of meat, not honey.
I actually think going through the desert tells us that it would be... Let's see if they're that interested in peace. They are. Okay, they're not quite that interested in peace. But they're apparently really interested in peace. Let's try 3,000.
The sword was drawn.
Sure, because I don't want... That's fine. I just want that navy to go away. And I want that group to go away till I can plant navies in this area to hold them back. Once I've conquered Africa or Carthage in this area, because we are just going to go sweeping around this way, then we'll be better off. Once we haul all of the goal is to take this area, and then we can launch twin assaults down into here and deal with this at the same time. So they paid us a bunch of money for peace, and it keeps me from having to worry too much about my backbuild. The curiosity, does anyone not hate me like crazy? Armenia. Although it is deteriorating, that's not good. Africa, well, we're about to declare war on you. Who's allies with Africa? Because it matters. Franks and Jutes. Okay. Picts. You're at war with a whole bunch of dudes, but you're like the... Why, if you're still up here, do you have forces way the freak down here? That's stupid. Western Roman separatists. There's really no reason
I
for...
suppose. No?
No. We actually do it. They control this. So we will be going to war with them. Taking these islands, I'm not sure if it's worth doing. Because we don't really have naval dominance. And you kind of need to have naval dominance to hold them. Visigoths.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please, don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
I would kind of like to just have peace with them. We're going to do a trade agreement. Wow, that would make me a lot of freaking money. And I would pay you... if we're getting that much a turn, what if we paid you 30,000 gold? We go to the peace treaty. Or sorry, the trade agreement. No, they really don't want it. I may have to invade there sooner than I had hoped. Well, this army should go away. Wow, this is really bad. We need to immediately fix all this. And we need to get navies down there to help. Okay, you. I'm gonna bring you to Ephesus. You're not done yet.
Assembling the fleet.
Start on that. But that navy should be able to stop. It looks like it's damaged too. Oh, is there anything else I can do to make this happier? That's 3 turns away. It's a lot of instability. I don't think I have a governor here anymore. Maybe I need to put a governor back, or I need to move an army down. But I don't really want to move an army down. Are you employed?
How may I serve you?
Okay. Up here. This region is now built.
Ready for battle.
Get out of that. Come here.
Call this a garrison.
And that's not gonna... We have raiding, which is causing problems. We can just not tax these regions. This region, growing. We really need enough growth to get that. So that we can build sanitation, apparently.
Ready for battle.
Do I want to come and do that? Not with all these hordes sitting here. So many hordes. So many hordes. Now, if one of them, if the one by that was controlled by
May I serve you?
I will guard our secret.
Attila was close, it would be worth attacking, but he's not. Okay, I also want to get this stuff in the east going faster. There's another region here that's fully burnt to the ground. That's the capital. I want you to force march this way. We're gonna claim this region. Hopefully it has more growth than the desert ones had. I mean,
At ease, men.
it would make sense if they did. Desert ones are, of course, sad, pathetic desert regions. We are not taxing the province, so that's fine. We really need growth here to go a lot faster. But that's fine, whatever. How is this region doing? It's much closer to being ready to go. Build that up so that we can keep that going. This also provides public order, right? No, just growth. But growth is what we need. We need a public order building. Out of curiosity, if I pull you out of this region,
Battle. At your command.
bring you up to here,
I want hourly patrols.
is it going to be set? No, it goes down to -4. But that's actually not terrible, and that leaves this region in a positive light as well. This one should be maxed out before then. And then when we hold this, we can consider going toward the Africans if we want. Because if we kill the Africans and we take this, we don't really have any more reason to keep both these armies here. Maybe bring armies here and finish off these two. Okay, so now I have armies over here that need to not be over here. We have peace in our time. And we're going to come back into my own lands. Come right here. We need to heal up a little bit. And then we're going to attack north as we go. Huh.
Yes.
You're going to come back to here. You. I'm going to force march you to Gila.
Get to it, men.
That should protect those two regions, or two cities is fine until we can do more. You, I'm going to force march.
March until your feet bleed.
Yeah, just come as far as you can. We'll need to let you heal up, but we can sit there and do that. These two armies can easily take care of
Waiting for orders.
this. And we'll just start with Africa instead. It'll be better long term, and we won't have to worry about these dudes crushing us here. Oh, food will be fixed, so that'll get rid of 18 points. Banditry will hopefully go away pretty quickly. Alright. I'm gonna need to put an army in both cities. Probably my navy here. Because if the navy's there, this navy can defeat a rebel force with the garrisons that are already in the regions. Okay, now to start doing some builds. Here in Corinthus, I want Corinthus to be raised to size 3. I may even make this up to size 4. We have the food to support it in the region, at least for now, and so it's kind of worth doing. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, I think they'll leave anyways, but once that's raised up, we'll have 8 ships and 6 units. So I mean that's a fairly healthy garrison. We have plague here. That's terrible. Why is it so bad? mean, this is producing 12 to all regions. That's 5, 10, nothing. So how is this negative? Maybe it's one turn away from that. Maybe I'm converting over and towards the growth building? It's very strange. Oh well. Is it worth increasing the Benakum? I don't think it is. Let's just look at the regions that look like they're having problems, and that's all we'll build this time. That region's gonna get fixed this next turn. Do I really need military jetties here? I don't know if I do. Food might be better. This is not taking any public order, and that's kind of good. Go up to that, get another place to build ships. Nonia, you're one of the other places that look bad. Why are you so bad? Oh, because you have just nothing. How long until we get enough growth? Quite a while. It would be a lot faster if they weren't raiding me. But, you know, whatever. I'm not ready to deal with them. You guys are at -4. The growth here is fast. We're growing at 26, so 3 turns or so. And hopefully that'll be... No, we need 3 to build that up. We can put one here. If we can get sanitation in this area, that would spread out. Or public order. We need public order. We could build a church. That's it. We'll get this and we'll build a church here. And that will fix the region. Yeah. We'll build a church here. It'll help the region a lot. Spehan, I really need that to be price sanitation. Bithynia, you're unhappy. Why is Bithynia unhappy? They are quite unhappy too. We have lots of food. If we do that, it would take up 50 food, but it would make us happy. That is worth doing. What is this? It's a military wharf. I kind of do need that to be a military wharf for now. But not necessarily for long. I mean, if I raise Gortina's wharf to size 3, this is only a level 3 wharf as well, right? Yeah. So then I can build my navies there, and this can become food, which I need. This is a problem. It's maxed out there. We're missing a build slot. We could also just go ahead and bite the bullet and convert this over to that now. It would add squalor, which is so not a problem. And make the region a lot happier. Let's do that. We don't actually. We should be doing this more places. Just because public order is a huge problem when we start building all the food places. So we're gonna get a bunch more public order there. This Dardenia. We have plague here. A lot of that will be fixed up when that gets changed, hopefully. Hopefully the plague doesn't spread. Okay, let's end the turn. No, yeah, we moved the armies. We're gonna move. He's there. He's there. I could bring a different art. Where are my other armies? We have those two. There should be more. Oh, we have this guy here. No, there's no more at the moment. They have built a lot of navies. Full stack Navy. Full stack Navy. Those are light melee ships, light bow ships. So we, in theory, are heavier, and he's just a dude. Huh. Okay, let's end the turn. We are attempting to build up our money. Every, like, 2 or 3 turns, we'll go through all of our builds, let things build, and then go again. So we'll probably do all of our regions. Maybe I'll change it to do all the regions at the beginning of the video. Maybe that way. We have, because it takes turns to build everything anyways. What do you do, Viscos? I assume you run away. Because there's no way you're taking that province. Yep. That's fine, you can run away. Okay. Yay, they're leaving! Go away, Swabians! Go away. Why are you coming this way? Yeah, well, whatever. The computer usually keeps the peace. And they really wanted peace with me. So I'm not going to worry too deeply about that at the moment. The Huns are raiding, but they're raiding those settlements that I picked up for the sole purpose of giving them something to raid. So, you know, putting a buffer basically between us. That's fine. We will kill the Huns off. But I have other priorities at the moment. Becoming unstoppable is a bigger priority. Okay. Let us see. We had a guy who died. So, this dude here, my 18-year-old pathetic guy, we are going to make him a governor eventually. He'll still kind of suck because maintenance cost is going to be higher. But it's worth having him do something. He is actually loyal. He just has some anti-loyal things, but somehow he's still really loyal. So eventually we'll make him a governor. So we have a patron, a administrator, and a taskmaster. We'll go with you. You're young. Although you have terrible hair. Terrible hair. So some of our older generals are dying off. That's to be expected. We lost someone else too. We'll need to check and make sure we have all of our various officers filled. Scoopy is still diseased, and public order in this region still not good. But those two will both finish before it becomes anything close to an issue. I want to take you off a force march because I want you to be ready to go if you're attacked. Okay, you. We're gonna put you in roads. I don't know if this will really prevent the revolt. Probably it won't prevent a revolt. Kind of need to get a governor there now. Those are going to greatly improve public order, so maybe we'll actually be able to prevent a revolt there altogether. We have another navy that we'll be able to build in a turn. Don't know why you went there. Apparently you decided, well, we're not at war, so whatevs. Okay, you.
Commander.
Okay, you. I'm gonna bring 3 here.
We hunger for battle.
You. I'm gonna come right here, and you.
At your command. Ready for orders.
Out of curiosity, do I have my heir over here? Oh, we need a master of soldiers too. You can be a master of soldiers. Have fun. Where's my heir? Do I not have an heir? I think my heir died. That's poor. You can't get married yet. You can't get remarried. You are that horrible, horrible dude. You're too old not to declare someone an heir. You're the governor of Thracia. I think this dude's gonna be my heir and he's just gonna be a governor. Because I do want to follow the family line. You would make a much better heir. But you're General Macedonia. You're not really going to do much. We're going to make this guy an heir, and we're going to make him a governor. We have 6 of 6 governors. Where do I not need a governor anymore? Thracia. We're going to beat out of Thracia. And we're going to put a governor, we're going to put my heir as a governor here in Insulae Occidentalis. And then he'll start, because actually governors can get a lot of stuff, because they can build up every turn. Okay, so that handles that. We have an heir. What do you have? You're pretty terrible. Oh, you were the governor that I just kicked out. Well, you could actually be a pretty decent general. So you may become a general. Okay, so we have that stuff going on. Now what do I do? We are really far from our next 2 armies. We have 3 fleets that we can build, which is good news. Everything else is good. I do want to build up my fleets. Okay, you can go to normal march, and you can just come sit in Aguila, because I need you to heal. You launch the assault. Yes, we're declaring war.
Besieging settlement!
I actually hope to take 2 settlements. I don't think I can get to. Maybe I'll be able to get to left this back then. There's no real reason to fight this. Doing a night attack makes it worse. So we're just gonna take a balanced stance. We vastly outnumber them, and we have defeated them. Almost no losses. Ooh, that's see, they got kind of. Oh, that may have been desert attrition, to be honest. We are going to we're gonna get a revolt here, but we're gonna occupy because they're Romanesque. So I shouldn't have to get rid of all their buildings. If you have to get rid of all their buildings, then it's always worth
Would that I were as swift as the angels!
Oh. That's a large navy. By night attack it? It improves it, but not much. So we're gonna continue
Besieging settlement!
Because
Ready for battle!
why can't you get over here?
On the move!
What if I force march?
Faster, damn you all!
What about you? Huh.
To victory! At your command.
You come this way even though I don't understand how you're not just getting to where I need you to be. They have gained something. We go with this and that. Try to build up towards what we need. Well, I'd really like to attack this turn, but it would be so much better to just wait. Those are what? Light melee ships. Does he have the heavy onager or the light?
Hear us, Lord!
He has a heavy onager. Up this Magna. That's gonna be cavalry. This is a big city. Plus that. They have a lot of defenders. I think I'm just gonna hold the siege, because they won't be able to really come out at me unless they want to come without the navy, and that would be stupid. And we'll take it next turn. Not having a lot of damage to my stuff is more important. We're gonna go and repair all this. Knock that down because I can't convert it. Although that's a pretty good building. I could keep that actually. That would really improve this. But no, we're gonna get rid of it. We'll repair that. No, we don't. Knock that down. What do I convert this to? A quarry. No, knock that down. Okay. So we're gonna quickly go through all of our regions just because we should do that once a video and just see what we can do. So we have a -3 public order. That's going to fix that public order. We can buff that up. We're going to convert this over, because when we convert that over, we'll be able to do a bunch of our other buildings. Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, we have a straight public order. Those are both going up. And those will both improve public order. Those will reduce it, some produce more food. Religious differences is still at -11, even though I have a lot of stuff dedicated to religion. Oh, we'll go with that. Arabia Felix. Buff that up because we can afford to. How much food do we have? Not enough food to warrant building that. And we're actually kind of at a point where food is a bit of an issue. Eventually, when we finish all of our techs, that will become a food emporium, and then we can move that up. Arabia Magna. We have no food, but a lot of public order. We can make a banking house. We have no trade, so we really don't do that when we go to the governor's house. We're gonna boost that up. We're gonna build a farm. I'm gonna go with sheep. And move that up. Sounds good. Armenia. In Armenia, we are missing one province, which is pretty close to coming, and that will produce more food. Is there any reason to have this? There's no reason to have it, but there's no reason not to have it? Unless I want a church here. What is my religious differences? 6. We'll have to watch that. I think it's fine for now. Wood, some things I think do require wood, but not much. This region has only +1 public order. That's going to add quite a bit, but that's going to take some away. Let's build that as well, because we need food. Asoristan. We are shy on food in Asoristan, which is not great, not terrible. Really not great. We need this to be a church so that we can build food here. I think that's what needs to happen. But for now, the region's okay. We could convert that, but we don't really have to yet. Bithynia. In Bithynia. We're having some negativity, to say the least. That may mean that we don't have enough food. By like 2. It's not the end of the world. We'll play out and see how it goes. Here, we will build our food market. We'll build that up. We can afford the upkeep. Cannot build that yet. This is another region that for some reason we are lacking that. But that's going to produce 70 food, which means then we'll be able to kick that up. And we're getting a lot of food from this too, so we'll have to see. What we should probably do is plan on converting that, because that gives us 8 public order, which would negate all of the damage caused by this. But we'll hold off a little bit on it. Cilicia. We'll definitely increase that, because it's not a problem to. We can increase that. Everything else is looking pretty good. I could increase cities, but I don't really feel like I need to. Dardania. Definitely increase that. We have a lot of food here. But we're going to keep it for other things. Inslay. We are at massive negative public order here. But I feel like increasing these is a worthwhile thing to do. Okay, over here. Nothing really to build here. Don't want to increase the city sizes at this time. Eventually it might be detrimental to have them be too high. We're going to do that. Squalor is not a problem here, and that just produces a lot of money. Macron. We need food. Eternally in need of food. That'll let us build this. This region is looking pretty nice, and it's infertile, so it's not going to get any worse, which is an important thing to remember. Media at Patine. We can't do much here because of lack of food. When that eventually gets converted over, we can increase one or both of those. Or when we start getting these food places as well. It's a lot of growth needed to pull that off. Osrone. Build this up. We want the one with the research rate for now. We can go to the other one later. Because again, once we've maxed out our research, we don't need any of the research buildings anymore. And there are other cool things we can get. Okay, we have no food here. Sitting on 0. Improve our fishing wharf because we at least need some wiggle room in case there's like a problem with it. Would love to do that for a while, but we just can't. Persis. We have a lot of negativity here. We're going to leave it as it is. We need that building. Or church. Church would kind of do the same thing. Here in Spehan. Nothing I can do for you in Spehan. Syria. We have public order, but limited public order. What is this? Do I still need the growth? Don't know if I really need the growth. I think the public order bonuses would be better. That's going to provide public order. That would give me 2 points of squalor. We have no sanitation in these regions. Oh, we'll let it sit for now. Thracia. So that's 50 food. but we can afford it for now. Kind of think we're gonna have to get rid of this to build food here. For a church now. Yeah, we need horses somewhere. We have stables there. Huh. We're okay for now. We can knock some of these cities down if we have to. Dalmatia. Do that. Give me more food. Pannonia. Nothing I can do in Pannonia. And the last one, Tripletana. Okay, let's end the... Oh wait, we're not going to end the turn yet. Way over here in the east. You.
Commander. Ready for orders.
Go forth and spread. And please... You know what?
Would that I were as swift as the angels. Laying siege to the settlement!
How much growth does this region have? 0. That's terrible. I was really hoping for some surplus of population here, and we just don't have it. Oh well, we're gonna go through and maximize this region too. We'll end up putting our army around here, because up here is the next nation to conquer. Okay, so let's end the turn. So Insula Occidentis, what do we want to give you? We have growth. We don't really need growth anymore. Construction cost and tax rate. We're gonna go with this one. How much more civil pub? Because we have a lot. Oh wait, is this only civic? Okay, yeah, that's not worth it. Go with that one. We go with money. It's hard to go wrong. You just get money. Okay, we're gonna end the turn. That's fine. We have onagers. We'll have multiple onagers. Wow, that's a lot of dudes hanging out in Sabrata. Huh. I may need to bring help. I'm so gonna think that... Oh, are they attacking me there? I think they might be. Okay. Let me look at this region, see what we're dealing with. Okay. So the question is, do I want a really long siege? Why would they even attack here? I mean, I truly don't get it. Okay. Well, we haven't fought anything this one episode, and we're actually gonna... I guess we did have to fight, I think, at the beginning of this episode. Maybe? Anyway, we're gonna end the video here. And I think I'm gonna fight this next time, we'd win. That's pretty obvious. But I mean, this is a really bad matchup for them. Like, really, really bad. In fact, I may not even bother to stay in the city, because the worst thing that happens if these dudes were able to fire at me. Like, get here and be able to fire up here. So we may pull out of this city. Problem is, I know that I'm going to have giant sieges in the future. Do I really want to spend a giant siege on them? That's even more hilarious. If I do that, theory. But I don't know if I'd get this army. You know what, I'm just going to auto-resolve it, and we will, we'll chase them down next time. I can't believe they actually attacked. Oh, did I sink the whole fleet? I mean, that was definitely worth auto-resolving, because I don't think I could have come anywhere near that had I actually fought it. I would have won, don't get me wrong. It would have been a actually fairly easy victory. We'll take our 1%. Apparently we sunk them really bad. I wonder if I can get peace from the Visigoths after that. I mean, that's a big loss for them. Interesting. Because again, I'm not ready. I'm planning to go through Iberia, not Italia. And so fighting them right now doesn't really serve a huge purpose. But maybe it is worth going up through there. The Visigoths have been one of the most annoying factions for us. Some of the Huns are leaving. It's always good to see. They're reducing my growth in my border areas. They just left. That's funny. Run away! Run away!
My lord expects that you will find it
No.
true.
We should all know by now I'm not paying you anything. Ever. Doesn't matter. One time I tried that, it went really poorly. That's interesting. They have... I am surprised they did that, but we'll withdraw. That's fine. How did I not go further than that? I swear sometimes the enemies go so far, and then I go nowhere. We're gonna crush that next turn. Okay, so at this point we're gonna end the video as we're trying to stay under an hour. So like and subscribe. I know there wasn't much fighting in actual battles this time. We need to do our... Before I do this, so I don't forget next time, let's get our Master of Soldiers back in. And is there anyone who's really unhappy? You are. You're like, I am so unhappy. The world hates me. You, you tell him that he's really not, a really swell dude. Okay. So, we're gonna end the video here. We'll be back in 2 days as we surge across. And this is just... That is a lot here. I'm amazed they have that many troops. This will fall quickly. I don't think that navy will be part of the city battle. These two will. And we will crush them. Anyways, adios. No! I so hit the wrong button there. That's a problem. I went to end my video and instead I ended the turn. We'll see what the Western Romans do. Well, I just got a lot of interest from that turn. That's what that comes down to. It's a little bit of growth, a lot of interest. We're good. The Swabians are going home. That's fine. They can go sit in that city till I come to kill them. I think the Swabians have something where if they've had to migrate, they don't pay for troops for just like an incredible length of time. So they just have ginormous armies. I think that's the Swabians who get that. Maybe it's someone else. It's kind of silly. Not that they have the best armies in the world anyways, but the fact that you don't pay for armies for a long time is pretty good.
Our favor and friendship is rarely expressed.
No. You are the next on my to-do list. Those two armies cannot present enough force to defeat what I have there. We may need to retreat from this stuff. Yeah. 4 armies versus our 2. What is this? Is that the city garrison? Okay.
Disengage!
We will fall back
Gathering supplies.
to Macromeat.
Fall back! Finding shelter.
Why did you fall back so much further than he did? That is just a ton of force. But it's okay. We are going to wipe them out in our next video. So we'll start here. Adios.